This was reconnaissance only. We were the final resort. Insertion occurred under cover of a fast-moving storm front just before dusk. We moved light and silent, avoiding trails, using the triple canopy of old-growth forest as our primary concealment. For the first 4 days, we did almost nothing visible. No radios beyond encrypted burst transmissions. No artificial lights. No footprints on the forest floor. We lived suspended in the canopy, bodies locked into advanced tree saddle harness systems 30 to 40 feet above ground. Thermal masking nets draped over our positions blended our heat signatures with the surrounding foliage. Our presence never touched the earth. We waited, watched, listened. The forest spoke in its usual language. Wind through leaves, distant barred owls, the constant rustle of small mammals. Then, on the 5th night, everything changed. 0230 local. The usual nocturnal chorus died abruptly. Insects fell silent. Owls stopped calling. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Only the low moan of air moving through branches remained. Harlan's wrist-mounted IR feed bloomed suddenly. "Contact," he whispered over subvocal comms. Large heat signature, limping, moving erratically downslope. It just triggered Trap 7, partial neurotoxin exposure. The creature was injured but still mobile. Its thermal profile was wrong. Too dense in places. Uneven distribution of heat as if muscle and bone were wrapped around something foreign. It dragged itself forward with deliberate, almost mechanical determination, like a body that remembered how to move but had forgotten the reason. We did not pursue immediately. We waited until the toxin took fuller effect. Then we dropped from the trees like shadows detaching from branches, and followed at a cautious distance, never closing enough to spook it into full flight. The trail it left was unmistakable. Droplets of glowing, sickly green bioluminescent ichor that pulsed faintly against the dark forest floor, leaving a faint, unnatural luminescence that faded slowly behind it. The chase covered nearly 2 miles of rough terrain before it ended at a small clearing that appeared on no modern topographic map or satellite overlay. At the center sat an ancient stone well, circular, medieval in construction. Heavy, hand-laid blocks of blackened limestone, moss-choked and half-collapsed on one side. Iron fittings rusted into the stone, suggesting origins in the 1700s settler period or earlier. No record existed of any permanent settlement, logging camp, or military outpost this deep in protected wilderness. The well yawned like an open throat into the earth. The creature did not hesitate. It dove straight in. Dark transmitted immediately. Command Phantom 1. Injured non-human entity has retreated into subterranean structure designation. The well, requesting authorization to pursue. The silence on the encrypted channel stretched for nearly a minute. Then, permission granted. Phantom 1. Intel priority. Collect data on any Project Genesis connections. You are dark. Exfil if compromised. We rigged high-tensile descent lines and lowered ourselves one at a time. The shaft plunged 60 feet before opening into horizontal tunnels. Air temperature plummeted. Breath fogged inside helmets despite environmental seals. The smell hit immediately. Dank earth, centuries of decay, and an undercurrent of metallic blood. Helmet lights carved narrow white beams through passages barely shoulder-wide. Roots punched through